Some businesses are planned out methodically, others take on a life of their own. For Joshua Esnard, the inventor of the Cut Buddy, a plastic hair template that sells for $14.99 on Amazon, it was the latter. He'd invented the simple device, which allows a user to keep sharp lines in a haircut, as a teen. A year ago, Esnard, 30, was working at Broward College, and running a side business selling the patented Cut Buddy out of his Fort Lauderdale garage. Then he commissioned a YouTuber called 360 Wave Process to make a video. The video went viral, and orders started pouring in. Esnard quit his job, and today sells the Cut Buddy on Amazon, eBay and elsewhere, with sales of around $700,000, and, he says, significant profits. In an interview that has been edited and condensed, Esnard spoke about scrambling to fulfill orders after the video went viral and fighting back against knockoffs. Amy Feldman, what's your background? Joshua Esnard, I was born in St. Lucia. I was an only child, and I knew how to mess with electronics and fix them. I spent a lot of my time drawing, and building gadgets. Feldman, why the Cut Buddy? Esnard, my dad used to cut my hair. I was sick of the same hairstyle. It was the flat cut. I was going into middle school, and people were starting to wear the clothes and the sneakers, and I wanted a nice haircut. I started cutting my own hair at the age of 12. I messed up my hair many times. There were bald spots. I pushed my hairline back. Feldman, how did that lead to the hair template? Esnard, I realized most of the problems I had cutting my hair were at the precise hairlines at the side of my head and on the forehead, on the curves. I would mess up the curve. So at 13, I cut a little plastic template from folders that my mom or dad had for their teaching, and I pressed it against my head, and I ran a razor the first time and then a clipper. That thing came out sharp. It was nice and crispy. I was like, wow. I looked better than my friends who were going to the barber. Feldman, how did you decide years later to turn that invention into a business? Esnard, one day I was moving my treadmill into the house with my girlfriend, and we had to take the door down to fit it in, and she told me, put the door back on the hinges, and I'm like, I'm tired, I'll do this some other time. She said, you never finish what you start. That hit me in the heart. I opened this book of drawings, and there was the tool I had been using for years. I went on the Patent and Trademark Office website to see if anybody had invented something like this, and nobody had. I went to a patent lawyer the next week. I now have 2 design patents for the Cut Buddy. Feldman, why 2 patents? Esnard, the Cut Buddy 2.0 hasn't even come out yet. It is getting ready to release. The first one is great, but the second one is amazing. My fiancé's dad is a CAD engineer who does drawings for NASA and the military,